I am Tillman, the founder of Monsieur. I'm a Franco-German designer, and I founded the Monsieur design studio in 2007. We are in charge of the development of the Denim for PULLIN. In my pretty long career, where I used to work in the high fashion and sports business, I met Emmanuel Loyac, the founder and president of PULLIN, I think about 10 years ago, and we started just checking out what everyone was doing. And one day I saw at Isko this revolutionary new fabric coming out. It's like a mix between a knit and a woven, and I immediately called Manu and said, there's something exciting going on, what you need to see and what would be probably interesting to do for PULLIN. I think the fabric in itself was born in the mind of the creative geniuses from Isko, who one day probably understood that the future of indigo, of jeans, would be somewhere between performance, comfort, and the indigo pigment, which is washing out and fading out depending on what you're doing. We don't want to do a 5-pocket jeans. We want something totally new, which is somewhere between sports, between indigo, and decided on a specific fitting, specific design features, but also technical expectations. But there's a true elasticity performance, and it stretches back, and so it fits perfectly well your body. So we've been working on a garment which then has some reinforcements, some truly easily accessible pockets, and that's how somehow piece by piece we brought together something which is as exciting, technically speaking, as a garment which you would like to wear every day, Sundays, weekends, weekdays, leisure or not. I think it's born because there was the will of the consumer to have a indigo garment which actually fades out with time and which somehow highlights the personality of the person who is wearing it. It's not just your simple 5-pocket jeans with some super stretch. There is a whole story behind it, and it reflects the whole identity of the DNA of PULLIN and the whole waistband story of PULLIN, while being the proper jeans. I personally wear it for leisure. I can really match it with a shirt and go out even for more dressed up occasions, and once you have it on yourself, it's the wow effect when wearing it.